applause for Luke Moore. Technical troubles. All right. So we like to be an open mic that gives people second chances, yeah? Yeah? So this next comedian has been warned. Last time he opened his set by announcing that penises were like corks and would taste better with alcohol, and honest to God, poured a shot down his pants on stage. He also wrote notes for his joke on his stomach, which he's promised not to do. And he got in an argument with a one-legged guy here about how you can't be racist, you can't run. We're going to let him back on stage because he's promised to do better. So put your hands together for Willy Evans. Willy. Do better.
Hi, everybody. Hi. Before I get started, I just want to say, I'm sorry. I just want to say that it was 1 year ago to this day that when I realized that alcohol was the only thing that was keeping me from living the life that I wanted to live. And so I said, the heck with it. And I went out and got some. It's been a lot better ever since. Yes, indeed. And I get in trouble a lot because of words that I don't understand. And I try and figure out what the word means based on how it sounds. And it gets me in trouble. Like the first time I heard of the word oxymoron, I thought, wow, that's really cool. It's a pimple cream for really stupid people. Or idiosyncrasy, when two idiots agree with each other. They're in sync. That was kind of cool. And then I heard the word flabbergasted. And I thought that was when a fat person runs and they get tired really fast. But that's not what it meant. And then I heard the word hoard, and I just thought that was a really big group of prostitutes. And then hoarder, they started talking about hoarders, and I thought that was just a person who collected prostitutes. And boy, was I wrong. And thyroid, I thought that was when you get your roid on your thigh. I screwed that joke up, but that's okay. One thing I did recently is I created my own exercise program. I think I'm going to make a lot of money on this. It's called Alcarobics. It's where you lose your license and then you have to walk 2 miles to the liquor store and back. It's really good exercise. It really is good exercise. And I love the internet. The internet is fantastic. And you learn a lot of cool things on the internet. Like about some of my favorite bands. I learned about Steely Dan. Steely Dan, very good band from the 70s. I like 70s bands. And, oh, by the way, I just want you to know that if it's a really funny joke tonight, go ahead and laugh. And if it's not funny, it's philosophy. Some of these might be philosophy tonight. But Steely Dan was great. And then I found out, I was on their Wikipedia page, I found out how they got their name. They named it after a dildo. Yes, that is so crazy. It changes like everything about the band. And then Three Dog Night. I had no idea what that name meant, but now I do because of the internet. Because in Australia, when it was cold, they'd have to sleep with a dingo, with a dog. And it was a one-dog night. And if it was really cold, they had to sleep with two dogs. If it was really, really freaking cold, they had to sleep with three dogs, and it was a three-dog night. That's how they got their name. It's very interesting. And apparently, philosophy. But the thing that interested me the most was learning about Stevie Nicks, because she invented the word blow about cocaine. Because what happened was she did so much cocaine that she couldn't do it in her nose anymore because she blew out her septum. Yeah, she couldn't. And so what she did is she hired a roadie to take a tube and put the cocaine in it and then blow it up into her ass. And I'm just thinking, no matter what bad job I've ever had, I've never had to do that to anybody. So maybe my life isn't so bad after all. And finally, I want to talk about Donald Trump. Yes. Now, he's not as bad as I thought. What? He isn't. One of the first things he did when he got into office is he said that he was going to donate his entire salary for being president to charity. And I thought that was really cool. And even when I found out that Charity was the stripper he met at the club a few weeks ago, I was still like, that's still really cool. Thank you, good night.